Hey guys, in this video we are going to discuss the monthly budget in Google Sheets. Without wasting any time, let's jump into it. Currently I'm in the Google Chrome. I will simply write in address bar sheets starts new to open the new blank Google Sheets. I'll simply go to File tab, I'll go to New. In New, I'll go to this option from Template Gallery. I'll click on this option and you will see a new tab appears for the Template Gallery. In this Template Gallery, I can see different templates and I can easily find the monthly budget template on top. We will click on this template and the monthly budget template will open. This monthly budget template has two sheets or two tabs. The first tab is Summary, that is the main budget file. In this tab, we have everything that belongs to budget. For example, we have categories of expenses, planned expenses, actual expenses, how much we have difference between planned and actual expenses. Similarly is the case for income, category of income, how much we planned income for each category, how much we received income from each category, what is difference, how much we received less or how much we received more. Similarly, we have opening balance or starting balance. We have comparison between planned expenses, actual expenses. We have comparison between planned income, actual income. We also have comparison between starting balance and the ending balance. Whereas the second sheet or second tab named as transactions, this is the spotting tab in which we can add the actual expenses and the actual income. We can add category of income, we can add description, date, and the actual income. We can add category of expense, description, date, and the actual expenses. As the actual expenses and income we will be adding in transactions tab, so it is quite logical that we don't need to change anything actual here, because at the end we will be entering actual figures here, right? We also have here a note only edit highlighted cells, so meaning we don't need to change any cell, we can only edit highlighted cells. For example, the starting balance, for example, these categories of income and expenses, these budgeted expenses and budgeted or planned income, we don't need to change these cells because these cells contain the formulas. If we will change any of these cells that is not highlighted, we will change any formula and everything will be messed up. Now the question is how we can change or customize this monthly budget template as per our requirements. For this, the first step is to change all the figures into zero. I will change, for example, starting balance into zero. I will change planned income into zero. Similarly, I will change the planned expense into zero. For actual expenses and income, as we discussed previously, that we don't need to change here in the main sheet, we will go to transactions tab and we will change actual income and actual expense into zero. Now we will come back to our main sheet and we can see that our opening balance is zero, ending balance is zero. We don't have any planned and actual income or expenses. Now the next step is we need to change categories of income and categories of expenses as per our requirements. For example, for me, for income, let's say I want the first category as paycheck. Second, let's say I want rental income. Third one, let's say I want to add side hustle. For the expenses, for example, let's say for me, I always want to add first of all in my investment pocket to save for future investment. Second one, I always want to repay the debt. Then next I start paying for my expenses. For example, I want to pay for flat rent. Next one, let's say electricity bill. Next one, let's say phone and internet. Next one, let's say car gasoline. Next one, let's say I want to add for 4 week groceries. For example, groceries week 1, I will simply copy. Next, let's say I want to add for restaurants as well. Here you can see we have limit up to 44th row. If let's say you want to add more categories, you can add here 1000 more rows. For this, you simply need to click on this add. You need to go for OK and you will see 1000 more rows have been added. To add here more categories, you simply need to select these 4 cells from the last row. You simply need to copy from this handle. For example, for me, I will copy it till 50th row and I will go for OK. So we have been copied these categories. Now we have been changed all the figures into zero. We have been updated the income and expense categories. Now we need to go to the transactions tab to update here the categories. For example, here you can see the invalid entry. I will select these cells. For example, I will select up to 25th row. I will go to insert tab. I will go to drop down. I will click on the drop down and you will see on the right side a data validation rules window appears. As we updated here the categories up to 50th row, I will go back and I will update here 50th row. I will go for done. I will go for apply to all. Now the categories have been updated. For example, here you can see we have category up to custom category 12. For the income, everything is good because we didn't added any extra categories, so we don't need to update the data validation list. For this sheet as well, you can see we have limit up to 33rd row. To add the more rows, you again need to click on add and you will see the 1000 rows have been updated. Now it's time to prepare our budget to add the planned income and planned expenses. Then we will compare our planned income with the actual income and then planned expenses with the actual expenses. Let's say we have the starting balance $1,500. Let's say we have paycheck, we have planned that we will receive 3,000. Rental income, let's say we have planned that we will be receiving 2,500. Let's say from side hustle, we are expecting that we will be receiving $800. Now for investment, let's say we have planned to add in our investment pocket 500. Let's say for debt repayment, I want to pay back 700. Let's say my flat rent is 600. Electricity bill, I'm expecting 150. Phone and internet, let's say I'm expecting 100. Car gasoline, let's say 200. Groceries, let's say I have monthly budget for groceries 250 for every week. So for 4 weeks, 250 for each week. So for 1 month, I have 1000. Restaurant, let's say I have planned that I will be spending 200. Now I have been added here my planned income and planned expenses. I have planned income that I will be receiving 4050 and my planned expenses are 3450. Now we have been added the planned income and planned expenses. Now let's go to the transactions tab. As we discussed already, we don't need to enter actual figures directly here. For actual figures, we need to go to the transactions tab. So now let's go to the transactions tab and add here the actual income and actual expenses. For income, let's say I say that I have received the paycheck for maybe on 3rd of February. The paycheck, it is paycheck. I will add here, let's say I received 3000. What I will do, I will use here one formula, description is equal to category. Drag this formula down. Now the next category, as I said, rental income. Let's say I receive rental income exactly same as I was expecting. I will just copy, let's say I received the rental income on maybe 5th of the February. Now next category, let's say I receive the next category income, that is the, let's say side hustle. I receive on 20th of February side hustle. I will select here side hustle. Let's say I was expecting here that I will be receiving income 800, but unfortunately I received maybe 700. So if I will go back to my summary sheet, you can see here total I was expecting for paycheck 3000, I receive actual 3000. Same is the case for rental income, but for side hustle, unfortunately I received $100 less than what I was expecting. Now I will go back to the transactions and I will add all the expenses. Same formula I will use here, equal, and I will select description is equal to category. I will simply copy this formula down. I will select all the categories here quickly. I have been edited the categories. For investment pocket, let's say I will add 600. For debt repayment, let's say I will pay back 700. For the flat rent, it is 600. For electricity bill, let's say I got 170. Phone and internet, let's say 120. Car gasoline 150. Let's say for groceries, week 1 I spent 200. For second week, let's say I spent 320. Third week, let's say I spent 300. Fourth week, let's say I spent 240. For restaurant, let's say I spent 25. I will update here the dates. Let's say the dates are same. When I receive the income, I put in my investment pocket. I paid the debt repayment same date when I received my paycheck. Similarly, let's say flat rent, I paid on the same date when I received my paycheck. Let's say I pay the electricity bill on this date. Phone and internet, let's say I will by end of this month. Total my expenses are this. Gasoline, let's say I will do by end of month. My total gasoline expenses are this. For first week, let's say this is by first week shopping, this is second week shopping, then this is third week groceries, then fourth week groceries or shopping. Now restaurants, let's say I spent on 4th of the February. This I will just copy so we can add here more lines for the restaurants. Let's say I went to restaurant on this date. Again, I went to restaurant, let's say on this date. Let's say I went to restaurant on this date as well. Let's say I also went to restaurant on this date. I will just add here restaurant. Let's say on 12th of February, I spent $30. On 15th of February, let's say I spent 50. Let's say on 22nd of February, I spent 80. And then 23rd of February, let's say I spent 30. These are the actual incomes that I got during the month, and these are the actual expenses that I incurred or that I paid during the month. If I go back to my budget file or summary file, I can see here the summary that for expenses, investment pocket, for example, I planned that I will put 500, but I put 100 more. So minus 100 I have here that I have outflow $100 more than what I planned. Similarly is the case for our spent is electricity bill. I got more, phone and internet more spent, grocery of second week, grocery of third week, restaurant I spent $15 more. You can see where we have the figures that are in gray color. We spend less what we had planned. For example, car gasoline, I planned that $200, but I spent $150. So $50 I saved from here. If I go to summary, opening balance or starting balance, I had 1,500. This 4,050 I planned, but I received 3,950. On the other side, I planned that I will spend 3,450, but I spent more than what I planned, 3,615. So my opening balance was 1,500. I have closing balance 1,835. So what I earned, I spent less than what I earned. So saving between income and expense added to my opening balance. So this is my closing balance. So this is saved. How much I saved this month? I saved $335 this month. That is addition to my saving is 22%. So friends, this is the quite simple and quite easy monthly budget template. If you have any concerns or any questions, please don't forget to mention in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in next video. Bye bye.